Gross. My first direct experience with Aspic was in my late 20s. No, I might have even been in my early 30s, but I'm so old now with my Santa Claus beard. Walt Whitman don't remember what happened when he was in his 20s. I worked as an in-house waiter, butler, bartender. People used to call it cater waiter, but when I use this term now, people laugh. So I guess we don't say this anymore, or maybe I'm saying it to people who never did it. I worked for a company that would supply help to people who didn't really have help, or to people who had household help but needed additional help. So basically, I was the hired help. I would show up dressed in a tuxedo. I could remove the tie if necessary, remove the coat if necessary. So sometimes I did this gig in black pants and a white shirt. I often worked with a distinct and discrete set of persons. The day I learned what Aspic was, I was sent out alone. The person I worked for was quite lovely. She had a lot of rooms on Lexington Avenue in New York City. And she was having a party for watching the New York City Marathon. It was a warm day that year. The marathon can be below 40. I'm sure, you know what? You can Google it and you can find out the lowest recorded temperature of the New York City Marathon and the highest recorded temperature. This one's going to be on the higher end. It was warm. And she had friends over. Her apartment was extremely mid-century. She had fantastic mid-century furniture, so fantastic that even now when I think about it, I realize that it was dated. If you saw it now, you would think, is Steve McQueen coming in here? Is Natalie Wood about to make an entrance? Oh, wait, that's... Who am I? Oh, Angie Dickinson. Her artwork was extremely, exceedingly 60s. So I have Aspic associated with the 60s. The host had made deviled eggs on a plate covered in Aspic. They were in her refrigerator. She told me to get them out at a certain point. So mostly I was pouring drinks and keeping the deviled eggs covered in this gelatinous thing. It was better than the person who had me have the pâté waiting at the place settings when her guests arrived. Gross. Raw pork sitting there waiting for the guests to arrive. So I have a lot more respect for the person who had the Aspic in the fridge. And I got to watch a little bit of the marathon. She gave me a bit of a respite and said, you want to go see? Looked out the window, saw a little bit, went back to pouring drinks. And then there were no more deviled eggs. And then I got to go home. She gave me a nice tip too, I think. I don't really remember. I mostly remember the Aspic. Ooh.